Hey everyone, this doesn't have to do with any sort of news thing in particular, but especially ever since I made the T-ara video, I've been getting some questions, some slack, a bunch of different things that I just wanted to address that have also been addressed in way past videos. Some people think that I am part Asian. I've even been accused of being part Asian and not being proud of expressing my Asian heritage. And I actually have been mistaken for looking Asian in the past, but I can assure you guys right now, I am not Asian, like, at all. My ancestors came off of one of the boats that first landed in Massachusetts from England, and I'm a mix of Italian, Dutch, and German, and maybe like, and this is a very small, like I don't know, 48th of Native American, like way small. Otherwise, I'm totally Anglo-Saxon, European, not Asian at all, and if I was, I would be proud of it, but I just have a really deep appreciation of Asian culture. Otherwise, I have no association to anything Asian at all. So this is like Caucasian music news. Get it? Caucasian, Asian, you know? But seriously, yeah, let me just clarify a few things for you. That being said, I've also been corrected politely and not very politely about how I pronounce people's names, like Aoi or Taeyang or stuff like that. And I do appreciate anybody who can help me correct if I'm saying the names wrong. However, I do ask that you do it politely because, again, I'm not from Asia, so I don't know how to pronounce names that are Korean or Japanese or whatever, but I'm willing to learn, and I will be the first to admit that I don't have a clue how some of them are pronounced. I try my best to pronounce them, but I don't think I'm alone in the way I pronounce them. I think it's just how we see it written in text. That's just how people say it. But if you can correct me with anything I mispronounce, it's much appreciated. Just do it politely because I'm just a foreigner who doesn't really know. And finally, I've gotten some criticism about this hat, which I'm just going to show. Some people have corrected me about this. I want to say right now that I didn't get it. I got it from a store associated with a store called Newbury Comics. It's called Shenanigans or Hooligans or something. It's associated with Newbury Comics. And I really like it. I just thought it was cool. I didn't realize the meaning behind it, which totally brings my ignorance out to like everything. And I am really sorry if me wearing it offended people, or you know, I don't know, if I brought some sort of negative feelings on. I just like it because it looks cool, and obviously I knew it had to do with Japan. I didn't know the extent of, you know, bad things it had to do with Japan. And I've worn this in previous videos. It wasn't until later that people, you know, decided to comment and take offense. So especially with the Pray for Japan one, like, I do apologize. Like, I really didn't know the meaning behind it, and I know it now. And I promise that you will not see this hat in any more of my videos again, ever. So, like I said, I'm gonna put that away now because it's bad. I realize that. I'm sorry. It was mostly a fashion thing, but now I understand. I really do, and I'm sorry. Also, as a side note, as an update to the MBC Blackface thing, the video on their YouTube page has since been taken down or flagged as private. And it wasn't until international fans like myself and another girl, since we talked about it on YouTube, that Chosun, a online news thing in Korea, they noticed it, how much, you know, popularity it was getting, good or bad, and wrote about it. All K-pop and other places, I do use other sources, translated it, and I was noted as the Caucasian girl. So yeah, that was interesting. Getting recognized in Korean news. Yeah, it was weird. But it just proves that videos like these on YouTube have a lot of impact depending on what you're talking about. Like, everybody has a voice, even internationally, which is cool, but also a little scary because the other girl who was mentioned in that article, she's been getting a lot of slack, and I do really feel bad for her. because they posted like her screen cap of the video and said, you know, and this black girl said, and I was like, you know. So, but comments can also be very vicious, and I know this is asking a lot, this really is asking a lot, but if you guys could just keep the fan wars off of my videos, unless I purposely, you know, say something to antagonize you guys, I really just don't want people fighting. This mostly has to do with the Block B thing. I just, like, is it really worth your time to comment to other people who disagree with your views? I make videos because I want my opinion heard, but most people just make comments to bash the other people just because they don't agree, and I try not to bash anybody. I'm just speaking from where I live and everything with my own opinion, but if you could please just keep the fan wars off of my page, like, that would be super awesome. But if you really can't, then I'll just continue to ignore your comments like I have been. But anyway, so that's just a little update. My apologies, my indiscretions, everything, laying it all out here, and I hope you guys continue watching and forgive me for any mistakes I have made or may make in the future. And thank you guys for your support. It's awesome. And yeah, so thank you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!